All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for those audio issues that we had. But today we're going to talk about a variety of topics. But this first one, a fan favorite, we will take a look at the Tesla market because the end of quarter one, Q1 of 2023 rush is here. We're starting to see some discounts on vehicles on the Model 3 and the Model Y, and another one where they started to go just a little bit deeper. So we're going to go through that and plus a variety of topics. But before we get into any of that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking. Some people don't like the word that I use, hacking, but just basically getting the best deal on your Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, and also the YouTube join link. And thank you to my latest Patreon/YouTube members, Fred and RK. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. And if you are watching right now and you want to get the best interest rates, the best credit financing rates to get the lowest monthly possible payment, check out the Patreon link or the YouTube join link down below to get access to my buying guide, which has all the best rates. So let us get into this. So let's just do a general check on the website first for the Model Y and the Model 3, and not many changes here, right? It still kind of has the same exact thing as before. So $7,500 federal tax credit. It may end by the end of March 31st. I think last thing we were thinking it's going to be like a 30 to 60 rollout. It still says April to June. Let me know. I want to hear, have you gotten pushed out past April past June? Are you in a July timeframe, or are you basically still kind of also in this what's going on with everybody else? Because I want to know, have your estimated delivery dates gotten pushed out, or is it still saying June? I mean, a lot of people I feel like are getting pushed to quarter two because maybe Tesla has some inside baseball knowledge about this federal tax credit that we don't have. And so in terms of inventory is coming out. So shout out to UVA Scheme, Chris. Thank you for tagging me on this. Model 3 long ranges are starting to creep back into inventory. He was able to get a screenshot of one. Here's one, 2023, $50,990. So just right above the base entry price of $49,990. And so we're starting to see a lot of more inventory and a lot more choices coming to the website. Just taking a look at Model 3, discounts are here. You can see right here, here's a blue one in California, 1,200 miles on it, a $1,430 discount. The one above it, $810 discount. Not that bad, but only 6 miles on that one. So definitely pretty interesting stuff. Here's another one, 1,300 discount in Illinois, 1,100 discount in also Illinois. And so discounts are certainly here. And then jumping to the Model Y side, there also are some demo discounts as well. $460 off a long range and another $1,760 off a Model Y long range induction. So if you're on the fence or if you have a pending order, definitely keep abreast on these waiting for Tesla sites and also whatever the Tesla.com sites to see if there's vehicles that you might be interested in trying to secure on. It looks like the story is still the same. There is still a lot of 7-seater inventory vehicles. So maybe if you are really locked in on trying to get this $7,500 federal tax credit, we've got EDD hacks like changing to induction rims, changing to performance, but maybe another EDD hack is changing to 7-seater. Of course, that might not be, the best value for you, but like here's right now, Gemini rims, 7-seater in Rhode Island, it might be worth it if you really want to lock down this $7,500 federal tax credit. No updates yet on the IRS side. On the IRS website, it still says exactly the same in terms of the $7,500 federal tax credit. And so my tip to you is if you have an estimated delivery date within the next week or so, it should be fine. I mean, it's already March 15th. I really doubt the IRS is going to come out and say anything like this week or next week. I really think just for the clarity of everyone, because it's already such a confusing program, right? Depending on what day you buy it, like the first quarter of Q1, I think they're just going to try and keep it as simple as possible and just say, if you bought a Tesla vehicle in Q1 of 2023, then you will be eligible for the federal tax credit. And of course, like any of these other vehicles might be qualifying as well. And so I think they're just going to keep it clean cut like that. And I mean, it would be interesting if they did do a 30 to 60 to maybe even 90-day rollout. I mean, I know some of you would love that. That's for sure. Like a 90-day rollout. So that way it'd be what, first half of the year of 2023 for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y to get a $7,500 federal tax credit on top of it. I mean, not a bad deal, especially if you're getting like the Model 3, which is at its cheapest level it's been for a while at $42,990. And then the Model Y, because there also still is that Model Y standard range that still is available if you so choose, right? So there's 5 Model Y all-wheel drive, 5 vehicles. None of them are 7-seaters. So, I mean, this is another, like, I don't know if this is a hack, but, you could potentially consider switching to a all-wheel drive one. I mean, if you don't do any sort of long road trips or you've got a commute that's 50 miles round trip tops a day, I would strongly consider this one. If you 100% want that $7,500 federal tax rate and you don't want to take any risks at all. So let me know your thoughts. What's your estimated delivery date? Are you still within March? Did you just get pushed or did you get pushed up? And if there's anybody with the July EDD, estimated delivery date, I want to hear from you as well. Like, are people getting pushed all the way out to there, or is it not necessarily the case? Of course, we love doing our polls here on the channel. So I did a poll 2 days ago. Did your EDD get pushed? And some people said now, yep, now it's end of March, 70%. Majority actually said now April through May. 20% still said the same. And of course, 10% I just threw in, I'm just still waiting for a discount. And so we are in March 15th. So there could be a rush. If you're in California or Texas near the factories, you should be, I wouldn't lose faith. If you are in the California area and your EDD just got pushed to April, May, you never know. There's always going to be a rush at the Fremont factory that we've seen so much in the past. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into a variety of topics. We got some interesting ones in it because I love throwing topics out there and seeing what your guys' thoughts on it. But we've got interesting stuff. We got potentially another Tesla killer that's $25,000 on the horizon. We've got a $100,000 Tesla killer for $699 a month. I mean, would that sway you? We've got Model X news. If you're looking for a Model X, we've got some interesting news on that end. And then of course, Tesla seems to be crowned the #1 luxury vehicle this month as well, or last month as well. So we're gonna get into our next topic, but before, and of course, there's always the live stream and the live chat. You can ask and drop a comment into there and ask anything you want, because that's the benefit of the live stream. You can come in, ask a question, and I will 100% get to the answer. But before we're getting into our next topic, but before we do that, this video is sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description, there's a Patreon link and a YouTube join link. If you want to support the channel and get access to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price, including credit unions and banks on that list that all have interest rates lower than Tesla financing. Tesla financing is like what, 5.59% as we checked yesterday. Yep, still 5.59. And my buying guide has a bunch of credit unions that are all lower than that, including the lowest one. Well, actually, there's 2.5 and 2.9, but the one that anybody can join is actually 3.5 and 3.9. So definitely check it out if you want to support. Link down below in the description. Water break.